Hello, not the best viewers. It is a platinum run day today, and if you've been watching for a while, I've been saying it in a couple of my vids. I've been playing Dragon Age Inquisition, and it's finally time for me to hit that platinum. To get the platinum, I'm gonna have to get the Herald and Inquisitor trophies, which require beating the game on hard and nightmare. Now, I've been playing on nightmare and been racing through it at a moderately decent clip. I did do the character side missions, so I believe they're all loyal. I romanced Cassandra. All that's left is to go to the War Council and start the final mission, which is what I'm going to do. And just so you know, this is going to be your spoiler warning because this is the last story mission of the game. What I was surprised and somewhat disappointed about, one of the few disappointments I had with the game, is that the final mission, well, it's basically just a boss fight. There's not too much of a build-up or a preamble. It's basically just talky, fight. So that's what we're going to do. Right here, the glowy orb. Doom upon the world.
No, I'm just...
Oh, don't be concerned.
Like everyone else.
Not for much longer.
That's right, not for much longer. That's it, Josephine. Doom upon the world. All right, so I'm cutting in a bit early. You'll hear me talk about this a little later. I wanted to share the build that I had, at least armor and weapon for my characters that I have in here. So here's Edge with the Inquisitor helmet, and he's on medium. So as you can see, I didn't put sigils on him. They all seem so bad, so I don't do it. I didn't seem to have a masterwork on his armor. But as you can see, cunning, dexterity, max health. He's pretty awesome. Cassandra, there she is. She's the one putting out 10% chain lightning, and pretty nasty on that front she is. Blackwall, he's the one that grants the Horn of Valor. I think it either buffs attack or defense. It does something that's a good boost, and it's an AoE. So if he's attacking at the enemy and the other tank and Vivian are in that vicinity, they're all going to get it. If I happen to be in there, that's only a boost. Might have been better to have it on my archer. I might attack more often, but that's okay. That's okay. I can live with whatever we had because it was awesome. Here's Vivian's build. So as you can see, she's got the on-hit gain 5 guard. So every time she attacks, she's gaining 5 guard, and that helped keep her alive. She was pretty lethal in my playthrough. So, weapons. Let's jump back up to me. There it is. 10% chance hidden blades on a hit with 5 added hits. That's why the dagger throw was so great, because that alone hits like 5 or 6 times. When you put the flask on, it kind of gives it a near unlimited cooldown. So you just throw it and throw it. With a 10% chance to hit, you're going to pop that thing rather frequently. So it worked out really well. Cassandra has a pretty strong shield. You can put Masterworks on shield. So she gets 7.5 extra damage for extra enemies in 8 meters. Since she's a tank, she's always going to have a bunch of extra enemies on her. And there's the on-hit, gain 5 guard. I threw runes on the weapons just to throw runes on the weapons. I was like, whatever. I probably could have done a lot more if I thought that through, maybe had multiple weapons. So Blackwall, I didn't give him a created sword because I felt the Caliban sword was pretty good. Also had 5% extra damage for the extra people. So I just left that on there for him. And it looks kind of cool on his side. You can see it right there. Yeah, nice strong broadsword. And that's 10%, 5 seconds of Walking Fortress. I think there's a version that is a longer time frame, but that's all right. Walking Fortress, basically invincibility. So yeah, he gets that on occasion. And then we've got Vivian. Vivian also, I believe, was a DLC schematic. Oh, the masterwork was Hidden Blades with 5 hits. And I also got the extra chance to sing an offensive buff for allies within 8 meters. I don't know where I got that from. Maybe it's the spirit rune. Don't know. Anyways, so that's the equipment. Gonna jump back into wherever I cut this in.
Did you find
Here
what
we
you
go.
need, Morrigan?
I can match the Darkspawn Magister's dragon. Yes,
And
As
there's
for
the
matching
lovely
Corypheus,
Claudia Black.
is up to you, Inquisitor.
Officer Sun. I look forward to it.
I'm eager to try. Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
Or just wait for him to show up. So yeah,
It seems Corypheus is not content to wait.
that's
Even
right.
the Valley of Sacred Ashes.
You either close the breach once more, or it swallows the world.
But that's Magnus. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
I don't think he cares.
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
I like how we got back from the Arbor Wilds faster than they did. Well, we did use the Alluvion. That's right. So some of this is going to seem very much lost.
Then I face them alone.
You alone, but with my teammates. So in this playthrough, in the prior mission, oh, just so you know, Cassandra, Blackwall, and Vivienne. So I've got my 2 super tanks, Blackwall's Beast and Cassandra. She's pretty slick as well. And Vivienne, who is set up as almost like a mage melee character. She's been doing pretty well. And confirm, I am a rogue archer. I took the, pardon the term, the pussy route out and just went with that. I just, like I said, I wanted to try to get it as quick as possible. It was challenging up until right after the up until Haven. Shortly after Haven, when the elite spec popped in, and I went with the Tempest, it got pretty easy. And as I leveled up, the better Blackwall and Cassandra went with tanks. It's just got easier and easier. Not to say that some of the boss fights, the dragons, I did fight the dragons to get some high-end equipment. The dragons, some of the dragons put up a pretty good fight. But that said, not much of a fight. And Corypheus.
Where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot,
That
for he
is an
does not exist.
elven orb.
I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Those were a lot of lines of the story missions. The lie in which you linger.
As you wish.
And one of the other ones he said was the same. Oh, those things. Those are the worst enemies. Those nightmare critters there.
I knew.
It ends here.
That's
Corypheus.
right.
And so it shall.
This was a game I wanted to play back in the day when it came out. I bought it on PC, and my PC couldn't handle it. And I just never got back around to it until a few months ago when it was on sale for $10.
You have been most successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat.
He's He's
We shall prove
freaky.
here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
Oh, I could suddenly go religious. Let's do that.
I'm the Maker's chosen.
Oh. Some of this game still holds up pretty well visually. You could tell it's a generation behind or two, but... There she is. I dare indeed. Okay, so let's us send in the tanks. Oh wait, hang on a tick before we do any of that. Stay put. Stay put. And oh no. Stay put. Stay put. Yes.
Dragon, how clever.
Oh no, I hit dispel. Shit.
Will avail you nothing.
There it goes. All right. I if you haven't played it, dispel will prevent certain enemies from spawning at breach points throughout the game. That's why I have dispel on there.
Will fall as a warning to those who
At this
oppose
point,
my divine will.
oh look at Vivian going in first. Girl, you go over here first and wait and let the tanks do their worst. Get that guard up first and then go in. Now I'm gonna run up behind him
Feel my wrath.
and just throw these daggers at him, which should just chew up his health bar. Why is the camera... Oh, I was like, why does the camera keep changing? Because I am bad at... Oh gosh, this is not even funny. He got tore up because I targeted an enemy and I still am terrible with moving the camera around while I have someone targeted, and in console games that changes my target. Not that way. So one thing I wasn't sure about when I played this the first time is this skyhold that he just broke up. Or is this back over a different castle? Where the breach was at the beginning of the game. Because this breach is what starts the game.
Nipping at the heels of your betters. You are nothing. All you love will be ground under the Imperium's heel.
Oh, I hear bad guys. Let's bring in my tanks. Oh, it's the dragon. I'm gonna lead with my tank. I like Cassandra. Oh, supply cache. Do I need it? I do not. Yes. Go, dragon, go. I've got a dragon on my side. Here he is again. Go, Cassandra. Yeah, see, he got it. She took a hit. Sometimes I could get Dispel to work on barriers.
I will not hold your head before the gates of the Grand Cathedral.
Okay, so I need to keep... Alright, you do that. And then Vivian's going to stay back here and cast spells. I don't want her getting close to him. Only because I have her set up to gain 5 guard on hit. So I'll keep her in the back. Hoping...
I shall steer you from the very heavens.
Hoping that she can build it up. Oh, look at that. Oh, gosh. This isn't even a challenge. Wow, this build is ridiculous. Which one is my dragon? It's hard to tell. In the first, that's my dragon. In the first one, there was a choice. My first playthrough, I took the power. I didn't become the dragon, but I could summon a dragon. Oh. That's not good. That could that. Oh, I hope that's not permanent. I doubt it's permanent. She's too much of an integral character to the story. The first time I played as a female elf. Now we fight the his dragon, his wannabe archdemon. This one could get a little rough, even though some of the okay, I could get a little bit more distance on her here. Even though some of the other dragons went down pretty hard. I'm hoping, since this is the final boss. Alright, I am going to drop my... Oh, hold on a second. Alright, there we go. I'm going to drop my focus ability on it. I dig the fact that it has this tactical menu still. I mostly just used it on Nightmare. I used it more in the beginning of the game. As it went on, I used it just to control the initial setup of the fight, and then just kind of played my own character. Now the dragons, however, I did have to consider... Oh shoot! Already gone. Stab it! Like, ah! Oh, that's right. He put the dragon was almost like a Horcrux.
Let the skies boil. Let the world be rent asunder.
Let it be rent asunder. The voice acting was solid in this game. I really dug the voice acting. I think it was expertly voiced. Some of the motion is kind of quirky. Like, so if you hit a certain hard or an obstacle in your way, your character just all of a sudden is like, I don't know how to move. All right, Viv took some hits. Oh no, she didn't, so I need to heal. Let's take a drink. Alright, folks, here we go. This should be the last Corypheus battle. Wait, hang on. Let's... Oh!
Kill him before he destroys the veil.
That's the goal. Let's get that set up. There we go. Alright, so he's gonna kind of jolt around a little bit. She will... Hopefully Vivian will stay put. Uh-oh. Watch out for that move. Uh-oh. Yeah, so that could be problematic, but this is just doing so much damage. Alright, let's pause again, make sure we get them refocused. And since I am struggling, I'm gonna hit that. Not that I'm struggling, let's just potion up, shall we? I don't think he'll get confused. They're not gonna hit anything. They've got some crazy masterwork gear. The damage output is pretty freaking ridiculous, as you can tell. He's a hurt now. I'm just letting them do all the work. Yeah, there it was. It triggered out. And this hitting... That Blade's attack just chewed through him. Woo! There's Herald.
Not like this.
Inquisitor.
The halls of the Golden City.
Give it to me. The platinum. Yeah.
Ancient ones, I beseech you.
There it
If you
is.
ever truly existed, aid me now.
Oh, that's right. So Corypheus showed up in Dragon Age 2, but I don't remember him, to be honest. Chop his head off.
You wanted into the Fade.
I mean, he's like massive. The music was pretty good in this too. It had a Game of Thrones vibe to it, but I think it worked pretty well. One of the other things that was a little rough to shake is that it's much brighter. I felt it's much brighter and more saturated than Dragon Age 1 and 2. Dragon Age 1 seemed a very dark colored game. Dragon Age 1, yeah, Origins. 2 had a lot more daylight. And this is part of the setup for Dragon Age 4.
Corypheus is dead. That's the important thing.
Yet so much has been lost.
There's more, isn't there?
It was not supposed to happen this way. No matter what comes. I want you to know you shall always have my respect.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
Yes, I'm alive, honey. Like my team has got their equipped armor on, but everyone else is in their normal clothes.
Victorious, I see.
Oh, she does survive.
What a novel result.
And you survive. Thank the Maker.
Yes, thank the Maker.
And it seems the breach is finally closed.
Oh, I wonder how she's
that
going to
way?
play in the fourth
What
one.
do we do now?
Morgan. We celebrate. Da, 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 da. I got my platinum. So wow, there it goes.
Skyhold.
It's pretty. It was much quicker. I sad to say, much easier than I thought. One of the last dragons in the Emprise de Leon, I believe it is, was more of a challenge than that wannabe archdemon dragon fight was. I mean, talk about like an OP build. Holy smokes, that was really friggin' crazy. The platinum is mine. I didn't get 100%. They added trials into the Trespasser DLC. So while I got the platinum, there's a few more trophies that I didn't get, but that requires at least 1 or 2 more playthroughs. Thank you for watching. We got the platinum in another one. I lost count of how many platinums it is, but another one down. Dragon Age Inquisition is a wrap. Hopefully I'll keep moving on and catch you in the next video, the next platinum run, or whatever else I'm doing. Take care.